There's danger in the soil of one Portland neighborhood. Tests show very high lead levels. It's alarming news for people who live in the Johns Landing area of southwest Portland, especially for those who have children. KOIN Local 6 reporter Sally Showman is live in Johns Landing tonight. Sally, there's a meeting there tonight that could address a lot of these concerns.
Yes, Amy, health experts will be there as well as the Department of Environmental Quality. They're attending the Southwest Portland Neighborhood Association's meeting tonight and answering questions from worried neighbors.
The world outside is a fascinating place for little Lucas.
Lots and lots of digging, mud fights, everything. We're in the dirt constantly.
But all of a sudden, that is all stopped.
But now I'm scared.
Lucas comes to Amy Hester's in-home daycare in Johns Landing 5 days a week. Their daily routine changed when a Department of Environmental Quality worker knocked on the door earlier this week.
The gentleman that came by said that they were coming by to take samples and they wanted to make sure everybody was safe.
About a block away, a home sits where a smelter plant operated until 1975. A USA Today investigation revealed lead levels almost 20 times more than federal safety standards in that yard. Now the DEQ wants to know how far that lead traveled. They'll be testing soil in the blocks surrounding the old smelter site.
The children are in it every day and you can't keep them from putting their fingers in their mouths. And I had no idea, I don't think dirt's unsafe.
Children have a lot of risk factors for lead exposure. They're playing on the ground, they're playing in the soil. They also have high hand-to-mouth activity.
Barbara Zeal heads up Multnomah County's lead poison prevention program. She says children are at greatest risk because their bodies absorb more lead than adults. Lead poisoning can cause brain and nerve damage and behavioral issues.
The number one treatment is just to identify how they're being exposed and then remove that exposure source.
Until Hester finds out her soil is free of contamination, Lucas and all the other kids at daycare will have to watch the interesting world outside from the inside.
I had no idea that I'd been potentially putting them in a hazardous zone.
Now that meeting is tonight at 7 p.m. at the Umpqua building here in Southwest Portland, but I learned a couple of interesting things today. If you want to have your soil tested, you just scrape off the top ½ inch of soil, put it in a Ziploc bag, and then you can look up environmental labs in the phone book and mail it to them. It costs about $15 to $25. You can also have your children's blood tested for lead levels and do that for free by calling the hotline 503-988-4000. That's 988-4000, the lead hotline for Multnomah County. Reporting for you live, Sally Showman, KOIN Local 6.
Good information. Thanks, Sally.